My first heading will be 4 types of difficult people. And I mention now the first subheading, and the first subheading will be maybe the joker. The joker is a subheading, and I describe what is meant by the joker. So I continue with this heading until I reach 4 subheadings, and then I went to the next heading. I went to the next heading of ways of dealing difficult people. Now, very, very important, grade 12s. If the textbook gives me 20 ways in dealing with difficult people, to play safe, because they doesn't say how many ways we must mention. To play safe, mention 10 of them. You have got enough time. Mention 10 of them. Describe it. And then very, very important is, my next heading will be the application of workplace forums in resolving conflict. And there I also write 10 facts, maximum of 10 facts, and I must look at it should be right. All right. And then when I'm through with this, I'm coming to write my conclusion. Now, very, very important is now I must sit down and I must think, what will my introduction be? Remember, the introduction will give you a guiding or a guideline or a direction in what you are going to answer during the rest of this paper. Right. Now let us then look at the answer to this paper. Question 9. It was question 9, and there is question 9, and very, very important, before we come to the writing of it, let us look once again what it says. It says conflict is a difference in opinion because between individuals and groups. Conflict is not always detrimental. Differences can bring about new opportunities, new challenges, and needed change. With reference to the above statement, discuss any 4 types of difficult people and mention ways of dealing with difficult people. Also highlight the application of workplace forums in resolving conflict. I think you will agree with me. My introduction will be on conflict, because if we read the scenario is more on conflict. Now, very important is, there you see the scenario, and we start with the introduction. They say conflict refers to a difference. By introduction, you must write introduction. Is it okay? Conflict refers to the difference, a disagreement, or a clash between ideas, principles of people. As I have saying to you, 1 mark, perfect. It is also defined as conflict is handled effectively, or if conflict is handled effectively, it usually leads to more creative solutions. Another technique for conflict solutions is confrontation. And what is confrontation? Confrontation is tactful, and the process and the person who tried to solve the problem wants working relationship with both parties. And there we say any 3 times 1. Remember, I have said to you that if you go back to your question, the question will lead you to your headings. First heading will be in the body, will be the types of difficult people. And there are the types of difficult people. Look at my finger. We say here the first one is the negative person. The negative person. Now, very, very important. If you had to mention, you must mention the type. You'll get 2 marks for the type. And describe it, you will get another mark. So it's 3 marks for mention the type and describe it, another 1 mark. It's 3 marks. The negative person or the pessimist, they look for faults and flaws and complain about everything. This is the first one. Remember, you must do only 4. The second one is the joker, another 2 marks. The pessimist, the joker, they take nothing seriously. They are all are insecure and they are not committed. Then we get the silent or the withdrawn person as the third type, which is this. They find it difficult to participate and to separate themselves from other people. And then fourthly, we got the aggressor. In other words, they have strong personalities and they want to intimidate other people. There we have got 4 of them. Now, very important is, remember, I have said to you that a shortcoming in the essay type, that doesn't tell you how much does affect counts. But very, very important is, if you had to mention, you must remember, if you had to mention a certain number of ideas, then the mentioned one, together with the description, is 3 marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4 gives us, 4 times 3 gives us 12. But remember, I have said to you that for the fact that you, here they were lucky, they tell you just to mention only 4 of them. And then you've got the angry person. These are persons of a quick temperament and they are looking for conflict. They are the moaners and the complainers. They bring their problems to work and do not like change. And then any other relevant. So here you must remember that you will get 4, and you mention 4 and you describe each one of the 4, you will get 12 marks. 4 times 3. 2 marks for the type and 1 for the explanation.